Speaker recognizes Representative Morse.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to speak in support of House Bill 6042. I'm happy to support a bill that is intended to improve school safety by giving schools the option of sending critical incident mapping data to local law enforcement in addition to or instead of blueprints. I will be voting in favor of this bill because it provides one tool for our schools to use to improve their ability to save lives. However, I wanted to address this chamber today regarding why I feel this legislation is one tiny step toward fixing an existential crisis in our communities. I'm a mom. I have a 12-year-old daughter that I drop off every day for school and hope she walks back out at the end of the day. Make no mistake, our lack of comprehensive action is hurting our children. When my daughter was 2, Sandy Hook happened, and shortly after that, I arrived one day at her preschool to find the door locked for safety for the first time. I dropped her off, drove to Target, and sat in my car and cried. I cried for so many innocent lives lost, and for my own sense of loss of innocence and safety in my community. This was 10 years ago. When she was in first grade, she came home one day from school to tell me about her day. You see, they had experienced an active shooter drill that day, and she shared that the teacher told them they were going to hide in the back bathroom where they had to be extremely quiet, but turn on the light in the front bathroom to trick the bad guy. I felt physically ill that this is our children's reality. This is so traumatic for children who have not experienced violence in their schools, let alone for those that have. On May 26, just 2 days after the massacre in Uvalde, Texas, I hosted a school safety town hall that had been scheduled for weeks. The message was clear. Parents are scared, and schools are doing everything in their power to keep our children safe, but they need our help. HB 6042 gives more resources to our local law enforcement to respond to crises at our schools. And yet we know that is not enough. We have provided additional resources for school mental health supports. This is not enough. If we were truly committed to keeping our children safe, we would address the elephant in the room, common sense gun legislation, which is one more tool we could use to keep our children safe. Yes, I will vote for HB 6042 because I will support any measures to protect our children. However, this bill does very little to address the root causes of why children in our country are so easily massacred in school. I rise today because I want to watch my daughter walk out of school every day, and I'm not going to accept that we have to live with this as our reality. Thank you.